Today's vlog is brought to you by you, because we can't do this without y'all, and we can't do it without me either, so me as well. It's brought to you by me, and it's brought to you by Jinx, of course, because, and, it's brought to you by everybody, because it can't be done without all of us together, that's for sure. Also brought to you by Kirby, because why not? Kirby's awesome. I'm wearing the shirt, by the way. Welcome, friends, Lost Scarf here, and it's time for the vlog. So, what's going on with the vlog? So, here's the things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about upgrades for the computer. New games coming up. Jinx. The side channel. The future. Team-ups. And my temp job. So, first up is the important one, and that is the upgrades are here. You'll see pictures on the screen as soon as I take the pictures of them. We have a Ryzen 7. We have RAM. The Ryzen 7 is the processor. We have RAM, we have a motherboard, which I don't know the name of those things because I don't pay attention, and a new case. Just in case, of course, old case doesn't fit, we got a new case that will fit. So, there you go. So, we have everything. We're at like 90% when it comes to, maybe 80%, I don't know what's the better percentage to give here, when it comes to making new compy. I of course have to put it all together, but here's what we can do is I got the case, I can put the motherboard in, I can put the RAM in, I can put the processor in, I can put all that in, and then we're gonna gut old compy and take out some fans, gonna take out all the hard drives, of course, take out the power supply, take out anything else we need to take out, because I don't know computers that well, and there you go. And then so old compy, part of it will be a new compy. So the new compy will be this mix of new and old. So it's going to be a hybrid of just new and old stuff. Like the video card, which I don't know what it is. I know it's a really sweet video card, but I don't remember what it's called right now. And the fans and such. So it's going to be this hybrid thing. And it's going to be the new compy. And I don't have a name for it because I don't really name things. I just call it compy. I always joke that if I got a dog, I'd name it Doug, and people just look at me and like, what? What? And they would know what I'm talking about. And so I don't know if I want to name it or not. So I'll leave it to the viewership a little bit. If you have a name suggestion, go ahead and give it me. Go ahead and give me your name suggestion, but not Compy McCompy face. That's stupid. Give me suggestions if you got them. Why not? That should be fun. And we'll see if I pick one of those. That'd be a fun name thing to do. And yeah, we'll see if that's a thing. So Discord, say it, or in the comments, say it, just wherever. Say a suggestion for a name. I know a bunch of them will be troll names, because that's how you guys are. But yeah, so there you go. So that's upgrades. Next up, I think we should talk about the temp job, so that we have that out of the way. Oh, and also the job. But the temp job, so we know about stream schedule. So every day I'm trying to stream at 3 p.m. So do like Phoenix right then, and then stream other things after that until like 8 p.m. That's the plan, just to have a schedule. But that will change eventually when I have the real job. But I'll tell you that in a bit. First up is about the temp and job stuff. So from the 23rd to the 27th, I'm going to have a temp job. I'm going to be working, so 23rd is a Saturday, and the 27th is a Wednesday. So that's what's happening. On the 23rd, I'll be working 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So the XCOM stream's at 6, right? So I might not stream, but if I do stream, it'll be a shorter stream, obviously, because I got to get to bed eventually, because the next morning is at 6:30 a.m. is the job to 5:30 p.m. And if we do Metroid Prime, it'll be a shorter stream for Sunday. And then on Monday the 25th, it'll be 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. So obviously, I'll get home in time that I can stream at 3 p.m. The 26th, it'll be 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So that is, of course, a cut into the day. We will still probably stream we will stream on Tuesday. It'll just be a later stream, and that's how that'll be. So of course, don't be waiting at 3 p.m. for me, because I won't be home by then. And on the 27th, it'll be 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And so I'll be home in time, most likely, to do the stream at 3 p.m. So that's how the temp job will affect that schedule at that time. Right before Cuphead comes out, like, it would have sucked if this happened when Cuphead comes out, because I want to do Cuphead right when it comes out. That should be a lot of fun. So that's how the temp job is going to affect the schedule for that week, next week. I'm going to have to record the stream ahead of time. I mean, the vlog ahead of time. Okay, so the actual job. So the interview was on Wednesday. I think I did really well, and so the results be in 4 weeks. So nothing for 4 weeks. We won't know for 4 weeks. I'm confident I got the job, though. There's going to be HR stuff after that, and so it's going to be a couple more weeks, I believe. So I should have a job by late October, early November, and that's what's going to happen. Also, Compy, I forgot to mention. So with Compy, I got to put it together. I also need to find my old Windows code, which I don't know where that is, because that's on a very old Compy somewhere. Like, I got to find the sticker with the code, and so I got to find that, and because we're gonna like reformat the drives. Reformat the main drive and everything for new Compy. I also have to log all the programs we have on the C drive that we're gonna need for, of course, the changeover, and that's like editing software and our settings for a bunch of things and our recording software. There's a lot of stuff on the main drive, which we're going to have to make sure we know so that we can reinstall it, and also the settings we had for them. So got to keep all that in mind for when the new one happens. So there's some hardware building to do, but there's also software stuff to do as well. So we won't see the upgraded Compy until late September, early October, just in time for Cuphead maybe, but we don't really need it for Cuphead, but it'll be coming very soon, and then it's going to look really sweet. I can't wait to do 1080p and everything. That should be really fun. Okay, how does my job affect the channel? And you always have to adapt with whatever situation. So the job is going to be a lab job, and at the moment, I don't know what time it is, but other people that I've heard of that has this job, it's usually a 6 a.m. to 2:30 job, and because traffic sucks here, I gotta get up like 5 a.m. to get going. And I'll probably be home by 3:30, 4:30, most likely. So streams won't be until like 5 or 6 until 8 or 9. So 3-hour chunk is what I'm hoping to do. And these streams will be, the first hour will be like Phoenix Wright or whatever voice LP. And then the other 2 hours will be whatever we decide to play, or an LP or something. Like, if I got the job before Destiny 2, it would be an hour of Phoenix and then 2 hours of Destiny 2. And then when Wolfenstein comes around, an hour of Phoenix and then 2 hours of Wolfenstein. Or Layton at that point, might be LPing Layton. And that's what it'll be. And so, talking about the different channels, we have the main channel, Lost Scarf, which will be the curated stuff. It'll be LPs, it'll be the one-shots, it'll be the vlog, stuff like that. Scarf Plays, the side channel, which we haven't used in years, is gonna be where all the extra stuff goes, where the long play stuff. So Destiny 2, we might have some stuff for the main channel, but if I'm just playing Destiny 2 for fun and just playing it and just like 2 hour chunk of just playing Destiny 2, it'll go on Scarf Play's channel. That way anyone who prefers watching on YouTube than on watching on Twitch, they can do that, and it'll be on the Scarf Play's channel. So everything else goes on Scarf Plays, while the more curated stuff will go on Lost Scarf. That's what the two channels are for, and that's what we're going to try to do going forward when we do the schedule of 5 to 8 or 6 to 9, doing 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday. The weekends, we'll do a lot of streaming and LPs and stuff like that. Get that all going, do any special projects we want to do on the weekend as well. That's how it's going to go. And of course, I have to figure out how I'm going to schedule podcasts. Now, if I have to use whatever time to, like once a week I'm recording a podcast. So if I got to use certain times to do the podcast, we'll see. I'll try to do them ahead of time so that I can tell you if I got to cancel a stream to do a podcast. Like, we're not in the position where we should do the podcast live yet. So we'll see about that. Especially because certain people, they'd be really nervous if we did the podcast live. So that's the thing as well. I want the partner, the person we're podcasting with, to be comfortable. And so not doing it live makes them more comfortable than doing it live. So that's what's happening there. And of course, because I'll have a job, I'll be able to invest in the channel myself. That'll be good. Because what's happening here is, the way we make money on the channel, of course, is YouTube ad money, TAD, which right now it's okay if you don't do TAD because TAD's in a bad spot. TAD will be in a great spot when Super Bowl happens because they'll have a lot of Super Bowl ads, and those will be really helpful for everyone. That'll make TAD easier, and we can make a big push then. Patreon, and Twitch subscriptions and bits. Those are our forms of income for the channel. This funds, of course, the upgrades. This funds the games that we play and things like that. we're gonna get our first 100 from Twitch soon, I think, because last week I'm like, okay, how much do we actually have from Twitch? And like, it's like $98. I'm like, okay, we just need $2 more in some way to go over 100, and then we'll have what we need, because I believe every time you break 100, you get paid out by Twitch. So somebody put in $2 of bits, and now we're over 100, so we should get that 100 for October to be able to afford Destiny 2 and Wolfenstein. At the same time, YouTube ad money, we're at like 90 something, so we should break over 100 for October as well. And so we should have that money as well, so that we should have enough money. If Twitch doesn't happen, we should have it from YouTube to have the money for Destiny 2 and Wolfenstein. Now, if I somehow don't break 100 at either one, holy crap, I don't know what to say. But we'll find a way to get Destiny 2 and Wolfenstein. We'll have those for October. And then, of course, in November will be Battlefront 2. And then there's some other games I'm sure that are coming up that'll be worth getting as well. Those things will be coming up, and then we're getting them as well. I wrote down notes. That's why I keep looking down. Trying to be more structured. So those are the games, and that's coming because of course, y'all, the viewers. The upgrades are because of the viewers. Everything's because of y'all. Now, I'll be able to invest once I have my job. And so what investments am I going to make? In general, I'll be making investments in whatever we need, like the games, this and that. Whatever we need, I'll make investments. Of course, I got to start saving up if I want to do like better internet or other upgrades, just whatever we need. Maybe we can finally do a green screen, I don't know. But whatever we need, I can invest in myself so we can get that going. But what is the long-term goal of the money that we make from the channel? And the long-term goal, which is going to take years to do, is for us to grow the channel and grow the community and make money that would allow us to be full-time, of course. And I haven't said in a while, but the goal has always been Jinx goes full-time first, and then I go full-time. Because Jinx is the editor. Jinx does a lot of the heavy lifting that you don't see. Like, I'm the face, I'm doing all this recording, that's all very important. But of course, cleaning the audio, editing the videos, all the little special things Jinx does. She does the art, she does the banner, she does all that stuff as well. So Jinx does a lot of hard work. So making her go full-time first is just the right thing to do, because she puts in so much work. And so that money that we raise over time as we get bigger and bigger and bigger will go towards making her full-time, and of course funding the channel and everything, and making it go forward. And then eventually, as we grow, it makes me be able to go full-time, and then we're both full-time again, but we're like legit full-time. Like, we've been full-time-ish the last 4 years as I've been looking for work and going to school. But of course, we have the stress of surviving and all these different things, and of course, I've been doing the temp jobs. Jinx, of course, has her main job with advertising and stuff like that, and she goes to school as well. And so, without the stress of those things, just the channel itself, we should be a lot better and stronger. And being able to just focus like that. But also, if we're at the point where we are full-time, that can happen without having a bigger community. And what that is this is what I'm most excited about. Not just being able to work full-time on the channel, but legit, but the bigger community. Because what it means is, it means that we were able to make a bigger group of people watch us, which is more people that we can make happy, more people we make smile, feel good emotions. Because it's always been the goal, of course, is to make people happy. People have tough times in life, and we want to be some relief to that. Like, that's always been the goal. And we also are people of acceptance. We accept everyone, all walks of life. And so, if we're at that position, that means we grew the community, and that means we have a lot of people who are very friendly and accepting, and we're a comfortable place and a space for people to be. That is the goal, and trying to figure out how to do that grassroots and grow the channel has always been the goal of just a place where people can be comfortable and hang out and have fun, and just, that's always been the goal. And just trying to figure out how to grow that and grow that and grow that and grow that and grow that has been what we've been trying to figure out. And eventually we'll figure that out. You hit your head enough against the wall hard enough, long enough, you figure out how to not keep hitting your head against the wall and get through that wall or get around it in some way. And we'll figure that out. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but we will figure that out, because I want us to be this great, happy place. I want us to be this place that is very positive and worthwhile. That's what I want it to be, and we'll always be working towards it. And you work at something hard enough, you're going to make something out of it. So that's the goal in the long term right there. I think I talked in circles a little bit there, but that's what we're trying to do. So the money will always be going towards the channel and making the channel better. That's what it'll always be. I think I've now talked about everything. The only things left to talk about are two. One is Jacqueline Joy. Did you see the podcast? Isn't she nice? She's friendly. She's cool. She wants to team up more in the future. And we did team up on Friday, and we might team up on more Fridays as well. She's cool. I like her. I want to be... let's say she's a friend now. Everyone's a friend. I'm wording this so badly. Jacqueline Joy is cool. I hope we're friends now. There you go. And so we'll have these team ups, and being able to talk to her in podcasts would be really cool because it's just the scope of someone in community management is something that'd be very interesting, I think, not just for me to hear opinions from, but also community. Because I feel like people are very ignorant on how things work in the gaming world, and just getting some idea of it will be huge, I think. And also, she's a developer herself. She's taking classes in VR development, and that's very fascinating. So I'd want to ask her about that stuff as well on a podcast in the future, too. But she wants to do team-ups. It looks like we're going to have team-ups on Fridays. And that should be a lot of fun, and we'll see some of that content on YouTube. And that'll be very interesting. I think it should be a lot of fun there. Yeah, let's see. Last one is because I'm going to have a job. Because of just, dude, it's a job. Finally, that's going to be great. I can have fun things. I can do all these things. It's time to have a console. And not just the Wii U console. This is a personal buy that will, of course, also be good for the channel. That is a Switch, of course. Come on, a Switch. I want to play Mario Rabbids so bad, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna finally happen. We're gonna see Mario Rabbids. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Obviously, Mario Odyssey in the future. I'm on the fence on Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm really on the fence because I don't care about the Fates universe at all. Because it looks like it's going to be majorly Fates and then the other characters show up. I'm like, I just don't like the Fates universe. The only thing I like is Camilla for obvious reasons. And admitting that puts me in a spot, doesn't it? But, like, I just don't care for the Fates universe. My favorite universe is the original universe, I guess, which bleeds into Radiance and into the Awakening universe because that's all one universe. My understanding is Ike is actually somehow related to the Marth family somehow. Like, they say there's hints that he's related somehow. He's just in a different realm. But of course, Marth and Lucina, and Crom, they're directly bloodline related because they're from his bloodline. And so I guess that's my universe. That's my favorite one. Of course, the Fire universe, I think that's what it's called. Or the Flame universe? I can't remember. The Elliewood universe. The Roy universe. The Lynn universe. Hector, those characters. That universe is a really fun universe as well. I like them. Lynn is one of my favorite characters ever because she's such a badass. So I'm happy she's in Warriors. But I'm also on the fence because, like, I don't care for the Fates universe. I really don't. So see if I get it or not. But we're gonna definitely see Rabbids, and we're gonna definitely see Odyssey. And when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, we'll see that as well. And we're gonna see so many things. And of course, Monster Hunter World in the future. That's not Switch, but I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to have us have a new console, and we'll do stuff with that, that's for sure. That is what I'm planning on doing. And that is as much a buy for me as it is for the channel, for obvious reasons, because I'm such a fan of Nintendo and such. Like, I try not to fanboy. I really try not to fanboy, but they do know how to make good stuff. They just do, and that's awesome. That's really helpful. You have a channel that's really good. But all that stuff, only on Twitch and on the side channel. Because I don't want to deal with any of that any of Nintendo's legal stuff with the main channel. That's for sure. Don't want to deal with that. Like, we put Breath of the Wild on there because we're like, we just want to play it. Just want to play it. There you go. But it should be on the Scarf Plays. If it goes on the main channel, I guess we'll hash that out with Jinx and see where we think we should put it. But we also have all the other LPs. Like, we have Wolfenstein and Destiny 2 and all those things that are going to happen. So we'll see where everything falls. But also because of the legal stuff with Nintendo, probably best to put it on Scarf Plays. But we'll see. We will see where we decide to put things. And that is everything. yeah, that's everything. I had fun talking a bit from watching and listening, and uh, maybe I could have explained things a little bit better. But yeah, there was a lot of topics to go over. A lot of topics, a lot of different things going on with the channel and everything. And anything going on in the world to have opinions on. Nothing major right now. I feel like I'd just be talking about the same thing again, because there's so many things going on with the US that could be better. And I probably talked about that enough already, and maybe I'll talk about it next week. Who knows what I'll talk about. But for now, that right there is the vlog. I had fun talking, hope you had fun watching and listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.